tree. Glenn here, aka the Silver Fox, and it's October the 17th, Saturday morning, and we're headed out for a hunt this morning. Going back to a little property that I got access to last year. That's where I killed a doe the first day, but we're going to a different stand. We're going on the back side of that property today to a stand site that I have, and the bucks have made several scrapes right there around that stand, and I've been getting some daylight pictures of bucks coming into those scrapes. And also I think the primary reason they're coming in there is actually to feed. There are about 4 or 5 big old white oaks there, and those white oaks have just been covering the ground up, and lots of deer have been coming in. So that may make it a little challenging when you get more eyes around you watching. Makes it a little more difficult, but I'm hoping one of those big bucks comes in that we've got on our target list and makes a mistake and comes in there this morning and get an opportunity at it. So hey, stick with me and let's see what happens. Made it into the stand here. It's a cold morning here for October 17th. When I left the house this morning, it was 36 degrees. That's chilly for us here in this part of Virginia for this time of year, but I'm really hopeful that that's going to put the deer on their feet. It was a cold front that came through last night, and it's a nice, beautiful bluebird sky this morning. So with the high pressure moving in, so I'm hoping that again it'll get the deer on their feet. We haven't seen anything yet this morning, but we did have a gang of turkeys roosted about 100 yards down the ridge from us this morning that I got to listen to as they came off the roost. That was pretty neat. But hey, I think we're going to try doing some grunting here in a few minutes just to see if that arouses anybody and brings them in. So hey, stick with us. Guys, I just got one of my target bucks. He was my number one. I just put an arrow in turkey foot at 35 yards. I think I heard him go down. We're going to give him just a little bit. I've been watching that deer for almost an hour now. I caught him coming in. He would walk a few steps, stop and look, and he finally fed around to me. I had 2 other small bucks here feeding right around me, a little 6-pointer and a spike, so I had to be really cautious, and he finally came in and gave me a shot. Can't wait to get down, see what we got. So hey, stick with me. Let's see if we can't do a recovery on number 1 turkey foot.
All right, guys, we just got out of the stand, and I'm pretty confident I saw the shot. I was able to see it with my illuminated knock. It was right behind the shoulder. It looked like great placement. I saw him run off, and I'm pretty sure I heard him crash up here. So we're going to go over here, take a look. The old Bear Kuma 30 here. Love that bow. Hopefully we've got one of my, it really is my #1 target buck in here. Called him Turkey Foot, and we're gonna go over here and see if we can't put a track job on him. So let's see what we got here, and we'll make our way over. He was 36 yards when I shot him. I'd actually watched this deer for almost an hour now, feeding in the area, and he was, well, he actually wasn't feeding. At one time he stood still for over 30 minutes, and I actually had to put my bow back on the hanger. So right in here, this white oak tree here in front of you was at 37 yards, and he was right here in front of it when I shot. Let's see if I can pick up on anything here. Oh, I see my arrow. So yeah, here's some blood here on the ground. Here's some hair. That's what you want to see right there. And here's the Eastern Bloodline arrow. And we've got good blood the majority of the way up. It broke off, as you can see, but we do have good blood all the way up. I'm going to put that in the ground right there. The Eastern looks like it's done its job. We're going to keep tracking here, see what we get. Got good blood all along here, as you can see. Blood on the tree. Got good blood all the way out through here. He turned and went up the hill, it looks like here. Yeah, still got a good blood trail going here. Yes, Turkey Foot is down. Guys, we have got Turkey Foot. He was one of my #1s. He was the #1 in this particular property. Here he is. Look at here. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to get Turkey Foot on the ground. In fact, this is the first time I have actually seen Turkey Foot. He's got this little kicker coming off the side here, and this is why I call him Turkey Foot on this side. He actually has 3 points coming off on that one side, reminding me of a turkey foot. And he's broke off here just a little bit, but what a great deer here in Bedford County, and my first buck of the 2020 archery season. Wow, what a morning it was this morning. It was cold. It was 36 degrees when I got up this morning here in Bedford County. It was the first really cold morning that we've had. We had a cold front come through last night, and then high pressure building in this morning, which made for a perfect morning to be out in the Virginia woods. I really didn't see much early on. In fact, it was 8:30 before I saw my first deer. I had some does come in that fed through, and once they fed through, I got out my dead end grunt call here, the traffic jam. I hit it 3 or 4 times. And the next thing I know, I've got 3 different bucks coming in. I had a 6-pointer that come through, actually chasing a small doe. Then I had a spike come in that started feeding along with the 6-pointer. And then in a few minutes, I spotted this big guy. This is Turkey Foot. I started getting pictures of this deer early in the year, back in the summer. And I quickly named him Turkey Foot because of the uniqueness of his points on the left side, on his left main beam there. It reminded me of a turkey foot. I had not seen this deer, though, on camera for over a month now. He had disappeared. I had worried that something had happened to him, but this morning he came in. In fact, he really tried me. I actually watched this deer for almost an hour between being cold and having a little bit of buck fever. Thank goodness I had my hunter safety system harness on up in the tree because I was really shaking. But eventually he made his way in, fed in to within 36 yards. I got a great broadside shot of him at 36 yards. The Bear Kuma 30, along with my Easton Bloodline arrows there, did the job on him. I got a double lung shot and made for a quick tracking job. He was only about 40 yards from where I put the shot on him. So all in all, what a great morning here in Virginia, and looking forward to many more.